across other... What?
No, there's a whole hierarchy.
Oh, this is so cool.
No, it's like proper gamers, not because I was playing FIFA 2013. No. This is proper gaming.
Proper.
Yeah.
These are guys who goes to expos
Yay.
because they kick ass. And apparently, you can win up to R250,000 in prizes coming up soon. We're talking gaming straight after this. Out of Lockenville on 5FM, Desperado. Also played you Francesco Rossi, Paper Aeroplane. 20 minutes after 3, we are talking gaming. Please welcome to the Fresh Drive on 5FM, Miles.
Yeah, Fresh.
How's it, Miles?
Good news, thanks,
Closer to the mic, please. Make friends with the mic, or you can pull it to you if you want to sit back.
How's that?
That is better.
I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
Just put them in front of you, like you would at assembly when you're an infant, so with your legs crossed.
Cool. And thanks for having us here, Fresh.
It's a pleasure, man.
Appreciate it.
Your name is Shiznaz.
Yeah, how's it, Fresh? How you doing?
I'm good. Maddie?
Hi.
And you are Notion.
Yes. How's this?
I'm good. To a 5-year-old, what would you explain gaming to be?
Fresh, it's a very exciting time in gaming. Excuse me. NSD, Shiz and Notion and Maddie are part of a gaming clan called Never Say Die.
Okay.
They compete online and in LAN events, local area network events.
Okay.
They compete for prizes. They compete against national teams from all over South Africa. So most of the teams are made up from people from different regions. Once a year they get together for a big final that's typically held at the Northgate Dome.
Okay.
It's highly competitive. It's very exciting. I would say.
So what games are we playing? I mean, thinking back to Pong.
Games have developed a long way since Pong.
Exactly. I was the king of Pong, and I'm not talking about my toe jam. You know what I mean?
I'd like to get you in the team, French. Once a gamer, always a gamer. But seriously, right now the top competitive games in the world are Dota 2.
Okay.
League of Legends is doing very well.
So let's just step back. So tell us what each game is about.
Well, let's start with the game that these guys play. They play a game called Battlefield 3.
Okay.
I'll let Shiz explain to you how they play it competitively.
Yeah. So what is it a role play game?
No. So it's a first person shooter game.
Okay.
So it's a good shoot 'em up. But there's a cool dynamic. It's different to your Call of Duty in that there's this armor element to it. So you have tanks and it's full like Modern Warfare with jets and everything.
Wow.
So there's a lot more mechanics in the game.
Sure.
And basically it involves capturing flags on the map or areas and holding them. And you basically got to try to keep flag majority for the whole game or most of the game. And then you win if you keep flag majority for the longest.
Sure. Maddie, how old are you?
I'm 16.
And, a lot of people don't think chicks game. How did you get into gaming?
Well, my brothers both game, so I kind of just watch them play from time to time, and one night just asked, hey, can I maybe play?
Okay, so the one
And
night you
I
stopped
got hooked.
rolling your eyes. You're like, okay, maybe let me try this.
Yeah, and I just got hooked, and I had to get my own PC and everything, and just...
And you, dude, how did you get into gaming, Ocean?
My brother's friends competed at Rage.
Sure.
When I was very, very young, and I just saw it as a really cool thing to do. So I started stealing my brother's computer and playing, and eventually I got my own.
What's some of the misinformation there is out there about gaming? What do people say about you or perceive of you that isn't true?
I think a great analogy for gaming, where it sits right now in the world in terms of popularity and acceptance, is probably where skateboarding was in the 70s. It had been around for 20 years by then, but people weren't really taking it seriously. If you look where skateboarding is now, it's basically an Olympic sport. We recognize some of the top skaters in the world as household names. I think gaming's there right now. The figures are astounding, Fresh. We're talking billions of dollars.
Yes.
So it's inevitable that people are going to accept it as a competitive sport. I mean, reflexes, youth, intelligence, all those things add up to a good gamer.
Sure.
I think it recently, we had Dota added as a sport for the Olympics recently, I think.
No, so they are trying to sanction...
Or League of Legends, sorry.
They sanction the Olympic Committee to get League of Legends accepted.
What is League of Legends about? And then where do you play that?
So it's a top view down, team-based. I think 5 members. I don't know a lot about League of Legends, but top view based, run around the map, collect items, and fight the opponent using magic and what do you say, like
And abilities and stuff. It's very
abilities.
it's lots of mechanics involved.
Yeah,
Quite a
It's
difficult
worth
game.
watching on YouTube. All these games have millions and millions of videos put up by the individual players. Highly entertaining. The competitions are streamed. If people want to look at competitive gaming, they should go to Twitch TV.
Okay.
Just Google that. For us, Battlefield's very exciting. The next version's coming out next year. Battlefield 4, correction, in October. It's going to be big.
If I have my Nintendo DS, am I a true gamer?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Most definitely.
And then how do I take it to the next level?
A Nintendo DS user would probably evolve into a console gamer.
Okay.
Xbox, PlayStation, that's competitive.
Okay.
Lots of money in it.
Yes.
Especially the EA Sports games, FIFA,
Yeah.
NBA basketball. PC gamers are another breed altogether.
I was about to say, because you almost get a sense of this hierarchy, or that PC gamers almost poo-poo at everyone else, that you're not real gamers.
There's like a stereotype that there's the PC gaming elite.
Yes,
You know, yeah.
yes.
But
You get that sense that PC gamers are like people on Twitter, everyone else is on Facebook.
yeah.
The thing is that kind of dynamic is changing dramatically. As
Yeah.
technology advances, we're finding gaming platforms where it's multi-platform on one single game.
Yeah.
So PlayStation, Xbox, and PC users all connecting to the same server and interacting. That's very exciting because that means the vendors themselves will individually support specific teams.
Yes.
That means the teams will get more support to go out there and compete. And it's good for all of us if that happens.
I remember I tried PC gaming about 15 years ago. I think it was SWAT that I got.
Yes. I remember
And it almost cost me my relationship. I'm for real.
It's highly addictive.
That was the last PC game I played.
No
Well,
lies,
apart from Solitaire, which doesn't count,
there are
obviously.
a lot of single male gamers out there. It's the honest truth.
We're talking gaming. If you have any questions about gaming, give us a call on 089 1100 Maybe you're a gamer. You have a couple of insights you'd like to share. Sport. I mean, I remember in high school I played a lot of ball, not basketball, baseball, softball, and our coach insisted that we all play these little Nintendo games.
Sure.
Because he said it was good for squinting, and you know, before you go up to bat, we'd all be playing games.
Sure.
And when it came to batting, you'd be able to focus on the ball better than if you weren't playing the little game.
Sure. They're doing a lot of studies right now trying to actually understand how gaming is affecting humans.
Sure.
We do know that it increases the reflexes, peripheral vision, all those kind of things come into play when gaming. Strategy and tactics and tactical thinking. So it's in its infancy, but there are a lot of benefits to gaming. We just need time and money to find out what
Is
they
there any
are.
research, gaming versus relationship deterioration?
Sure.
Yeah? Or you don't need research for that?
I mean, let's be realistic. If gaming becomes an addiction, it has the same side effect as any addiction.
Exactly.
It's a
There'll be
negative.
consequences.
Yeah, it's negative. The other side of that is a lot of social introverts become extroverts through gaming, which I think is pretty cool. You get people who basically spend all their time alone, but they're interacting every night online with other people. And every now and then they get forced out of their shells to show up at like a competition or something. So, yeah, there are a lot of good sides to it and a lot of bad sides to it. The internet's a dark place, really.
Exactly. What you got, dude?
Well, South Africa versus Sri Lanka tomorrow, of course, in that third ODI. A crucial game for the Proteas as they trail 2-0 in that 5-match series. Don't forget tonight, EFC Africa 21. That takes place at Carnival City. So if you're looking for a good fight, get down there. Doors open at 4 p.m. Bulls midfielder Francois Fentor plays rugby for the Free State Cheetahs as from the end of the year. Meanwhile, the Cheetahs have welcomed former Springbok wing Tondorai Shavanga back to their team for the Currie Cup season. 2013 Carlin Black Label Cup kicks off Saturday at the FNB Stadium. Catch at 3:30. Tumlin Kune with 2.6 million votes received the most votes from fans out of any player on either side. So according to reports, Manchester United have not given up on Barcelona midfielder Cesc Fabregas. United have failed with 2 bids, the latest £30 million plus add-ons, but David Moyes has confirmed he's still targeting the 26-year-old as his first capture since taking over as manager at Old Trafford. Roberto Martinez says Everton have received no further offers for Leighton Baines and Marouane Fellaini, and Lionel Messi says his hamstring injury is now behind him and that he has completely recovered and is looking forward to the new season. Duran Collett, 5FM Sport.
We continue talking gaming. If you have any questions or insights you'd like to share, call us on 089 11 00505. Team NSD are in the house. Maybe you've played against Team NSD. Maybe you're not scared of Team NSD. We'd love to hear from you.
We are the new machines, happy to school machines. When you want some more, we make it possible.
Step into the spectacle, cleverness envelops restless 21st century happy machines. Repeat previous pain, take vitamins, pray to dead visionaries. Laser face kids get their names replaced daily. Dark days, Newtonian shifts with no opiates, blimps burning, who's get rich back to basics. Better face it, your whole world is glitch. Whether it's pearls and clips or sea worlds for tits and peace. Lighthouse at the end of the world, machines. Better to call your dreams sexual hurdles, please. Smoke it up and pedal your earth's beliefs. A skull cap arrow knows your recipe secrets preach. Dwelling in the depths of your fake peace. Converge, no caveats, we're taking the globe back. Masters of a craft and dark bars. We swing dark, celebrate with kings and queens lost.
Scared to be alone, but I'm cool at sea. Make the pieces of my mind fall in love with the peace, and make the pictures in my brain fall asleep, and face the paintings of my pain and breathe deeply. Constructed in the realm of guilt, and what the hell you built? Live inside myself, I speak peaceful. Step a cold man, with the realm of fantastic. Backflips and handstands, track fashions with the bad rap. Your white skin and take lives. I'm the joker with the life made. With your life aid, rap to eat faddish. Step it up backwards, acid for full control flashes. Massive old mansions of flat sick paintings of a life frame. Tasteless but confusing from a distance. Fixtures on the hill create dreams for the happiness machine. So when the humans breathe deep, all seems peaceful. We are the new machines, happiness cool machines. When you
Totally banging, very fat, PH fat on 5FM. This is The Machine. It's 15:41. We're talking gaming, hanging out with Team NSD. You're competing on Sunday. Where?
Yeah, we're playing a big match on Sunday evening. It's the winter leg finals of the Telkom Do Gaming League.
Okay.
Playing against Bravado.
So who are Bravado?
They are also an MGO like us, a
Okay.
multi-gaming organization. So they have teams that play all sorts of other games as well. I know they have a Dota team, Counter-Strike. Yeah.
And then how many teams do you guys have? I mean, how many games do you guys play?
At the moment, we have FIFA, Dota, and Battlefield 3, and we're looking to go into others as well.
So how do you do that? Do you decide that, okay, we're going to recruit or form a new team? How does it work?
The easiest way is to just adopt a team that exists that maybe doesn't have all the infrastructure and back end that we do.
All right. Like development, basically. Like they do in soccer and all the other sports.
Sure. That's one way of doing it. The other way is just to put the word out in the community, and typically the MGOs attract good players because they have infrastructure and support from sponsors and partners.
Edmund would like to know if you guys have any racing game teams.
We personally don't, but they do compete. Forza 2.
Forza and Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
There are leagues for that in the Do Gaming League. You can play that.
Very popular, very competitive.
And we'd love to, if someone good enough could come to us, I'm sure we'd accept them into the team.
All right. Janine, hi.
Hi, Fish. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for holding. What's your question or comment?
Well, it's actually for my 5-year-old son. He's been playing games on his iPad since he was actually about 4, and he's quite into his PlayStation at the moment. I just want to know, as a mom, how do I keep him from being an introvert to the world, and how do I keep him into playing these gaming at the same time, having a good balance between the two?
Can I answer that, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
Look, I think, any good parent wants their child to have balance, so definitely try and create routines around his gaming. If you want him to become a professional gamer, get on the internet, go to Do Gaming League, You can Google that.
Okay.
It'll bring you to the right page. Have a look at what's out there. He's a bit young, but if he's going to be a console gamer, it's a good direction to go. It is a social thing. Bring his friends to the house. Send him to his friends' houses. Let them compete. Set up competitions for them. Really, what you want to do is just nurture the competitive nature of your child, and hopefully he sticks with games. If not, maybe he'll be a great darts player.
Look, he's really, I mean, I keep him on the young stuff for now because of his age, like Toy Story, etc. But he quite enjoys the thinking part of all the gaming at the moment. So the more involved, the better for him.
Non-violent games like Dota 2 and League of Legends are options. You need to invest in a PC for him. You really do need to consider getting him a PC.
But I think...
but move him off the PlayStation into the PC.
Well, I think that the console, you can make the console very social. It's very easy to involve your friends on a console. So, yeah, I think if you want to get that social aspect going, keep him on the console. Or it's up to him. I mean, he doesn't have to stick to one.
I just want to say, and carry on being the coolest mom in South Africa. Jeez, I wish you were mama.
Thanks for calling, hun.
All
right, cheers. Clifford, hi.
Hi.
Yes.
I'm very impressed to see this is a topic on the show today. Yeah, I'm actually a South African game developer working in Cape Town, or from Cape Town, for an American company in Cape Town.
Okay.
And yeah, I noticed one of the topics was internet gaming addiction.
Sure.
And within the last year, I've picked up a lot of Americans and probably South Africans too are falling trapped to that. So it's specifically your people that I think are more homebound now with the economy that's taking a dip, and they completely submerge themselves into a virtual world. So,
and can we fix that? Do we want to fix that? Because your bread and butter is games, so
yeah, it's like I kind of gain out of it in a sense, but I think that in a way our society might also be able to open up more doors to that opportunity.
Sure.
Where eventually you might not really need to go out of your house to go meet someone for coffee. You can have coffee online on the games, like a virtual world game, basically, which I work for. But that does take away your social aspect of real life.
I'm not sure. Does it really take the social aspect away if you're talking to other people? I don't know if that is taking the social aspect away. I think it's a different kind of social aspect.
It takes the touch and the smell away.
Maybe it does, yeah.
Everything else is still there.
Yeah, no, obviously.
I got to agree with that. Look, it's wonderful to be able to come home from a hard day of work and jump online into a VoIP channel and chat to all these people you know and love and share these experiences with. But, nothing can take away from looking somebody in the eye and saying something to them and having a moment with them, as fluffy as that might sound.
So again, is this coming from you?
Yeah. But the point I'd like to make is, in life we've got to do everything in moderation. We have to watch it
balance,
because humans love to be addicted to everything.
Yeah. And dude, thanks for calling. Got a tweet from is this Henri? Henri says, NSD interested in a wrestling gamer because I'm pretty good. If you can ask them. Are there any teams that
I have no idea. I don't know if we have. I don't think so. I don't think there are any leagues for it, but I mean, it's a possibility.
Yeah.
Anything's possible.
I'm at a loss, but sure, let's find out. Send us, get hold of us on nsd.za.net.
Yeah, it's our website.
Andreas, last caller, hi.
How's it, Fresh? How you doing?
We're good. How's it, man?
Good. What's up, NSD?
Hey.
How's it?
Hey, Andreas.
Hi.
How you guys doing?
Cool. Is this Andreas from
Very
Bravado?
good. Yeah, I'm from Bravado. I've been running a gaming organization for the last few years, so I'm sure you guys know who you're talking to exactly.
Yep.
I just want to say, it's really cool to have you guys on the show and that the 5FM is supporting competitive gaming. And, based on the last caller calling in and saying, my 5-year-old son's been playing, his dad is good, I really think it builds character, Fresh. The NSD guys can tell you as well that gaming is a way to live multiple lives through a virtual reality. And it's cool because it tells you and it shows you exactly what you want in life. And I think that's where it starts at. But on a more competitive note, I hope you guys are ready for your match on Sunday. As you guys know, we have a Battlefield 3 division. We came top 8 in the world in an international comp. So I'm really looking forward to that, guys. And I'm sure a lot of listeners can log onto the stream and check it out.
Yeah, no. The streams, if anyone wants to watch, is twitch.tv/ProKill88. And I think the Bravado stream is twitch.tv/Sumpmalk, I think.
Yeah. Okay, but or go to
SUUMP,
twitch.tv.
or you can just go on twitch.tv.
And I'm sure there'll be options
So
there.
it's got intelligent search in it.
Apparently, gaming in the US has helped with a drop in violent crimes, according to Justin. Someone else asking, do they have Black Ops League?
Yep, definitely. Yep.
Definitely. Call of Duty is very popular in the world. A lot of people play it competitively. Very popular.
So how do you decide who has won? Like, what is it? Points? Is it number of kills? How does it work?
Fresh. I mean, this is the issue. A lot of people, they say, how do you make gaming competitive? Well, if I give you a ball and you play with the ball, you're just playing with the ball.
Yeah.
If I put rules to that, it becomes a competitive environment that I sit you in. So there are rules depending on the game. The games have certain engines and dynamics. Some games want you to win by killing your opponent multiple times. Some games want you to win by dominating an area. Some games want you to win by destroying your opponent's resources. It depends on the game. The point of competitive gaming is to take something that's fun, which is what games are,
yes,
and put rules to it. And then with that comes prize money and all the glory of being a competitor.
When is the next big gaming meet?
That's a good question.
So it's probably going to be, for us, it'll be Rage this year in October, first weekend of October.
So what happens at Rage?
I got to jump in there right now. So the big event is hosted by Telkom, Do Gaming League.
Sure.
Last year it was held at Rage. It was a huge success. Hopefully this year it'll be held at Rage. They have not released the news.
Yeah.
When they do, I'm sure they'll make sure that the whole country knows. Wherever it's going to be massive. I know for a fact a lot of the vendors are going to put a big show on there. So for the public to come and view it, a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Look out for the news. October time, we're hoping to be somewhere competing face to face with our peers.
All right. So where do we find you guys online?
You can go to nsd.za.net. We're also on Twitter. It's NSD Never Say Die on Twitter.
Yeah.
And Facebook, we're Never Say Die 2012, I think.
NSD Never Say Die.
NSD Never Say Die 2012.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And then for everybody who wants to get into competitive gaming out there, it sounds like there are a lot of you. Go past Do Gaming League. Hit that in your Google search bar, and you'll come up with some URLs that'll help you.
Do Gaming League.
Yeah, will help you get into the competitive
Are there
scene.
any married people in gaming and in happy marriages?
Yes.
Quite a few.
Fresh, I talk too much on the show, but yeah, the best thing is to jump online and bump into a whole family that's gaming. So mom, pops, and the kids, and they're backing each other up, and it's hard to kill them because they're like a tight-knit unit.
Okay, so I must convince her first.
I mean, yeah, it's weird. In South Africa, we're kind of, I feel like we're a bit behind because, I mean, I played World of Warcraft for a while, and that you play in Europe.
Yes.
And it was so common to come across like 50-year-old dudes with their wives playing World of Warcraft as well, and like their kids are also playing. It's weird. You have like the two generations of people playing together. It's awesome. I think we're a bit behind that way, but I'm sure we'll get there eventually.
Yeah, yeah. Baby steps.
Yeah.
All right. Guys, thank you so much. Wish you all the best on Sunday.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Thanks,
Fish.
Ladies and gentlemen, Team NSD.
Win one of 10 20,000 Rand TFG